It's a long story, but it was Y2K, so there was buzz in the air. I thought the world was gonna end, so I had to bang this old lady.
Yeah, was she kind of attractive for an older girl?
Oh yeah. I always say Jennifer Aniston after a fist fight. I would say, yeah.
3, 2, 1, we're in. Look at this. We Might Be Drunk, Sip Socks, collab, Mark Norman, Sam Morril. Joining us today, we just did their podcast. Probably out already. Probably.
Maybe. Who knows?
We don't know. I think this comes out in a week or two. We don't really know. It's funny when people are like, you got anything to promote? I'm like, dude, when is this even coming out?
September? By now.
It could be. We didn't even talk about the correspondence. I mean, have you guys talked about the correspondence dinner yet?
No, that was crazy.
Here's your takes. I just like I like Dana White on it. He's just beasting. Have you seen Dana White in it?
What'd he say?
He didn't. Everyone's ducked down. He's just sitting there, just like staring, like waiting for the shooter.
He's not
to come.
bulletproof. What the hell's wrong?
He looks like
he's not a Cybertruck. You know what I mean?
I don't know. He looks like a circumcised like Michelin man. If you took the guy behind the tires away, like that's Dana White.
I love that every headline's like shooter was apparently not a fan of Trump. I'm like, yeah, he showed up with weapons. We know.
Right.
Yeah.
We know he didn't like him.
They just need to get the word Trump in the title just so it gets more clicks.
Did you see the lady stealing the bottles of wine?
No.
Oh, I love this woman. You know, they're all this commotion, and she's like, she got some champagne and wine and got out of there.
I just want to know how early in the dinner that happened. Did people get food? Was it just kind of like, all right, we're done here, I guess? Like,
yeah. Some woman stands up. I only got the jalapeno poppers. What the fuck? Like,
everyone's starving. They're like, you shoot me.
Yeah, and still better than a comedian performing.
Oh my God.
People are talking about it. There was someone killed.
Somebody died?
No, someone got shot.
No one.
Someone got,
Oh, did they?
Oz the Mentalist.
He
was there.
Wow,
Michael had such a funny take on it where I'll let you say it, but.
Well, I just saw him in the video. Maybe this exact take you had, but it's like, I don't give a my ATM pin. No, this is going to happen.
Right.
You're a psychic.
Right.
You're not going to let me
sense
know
anything. You know, a dog starts barking when a storm's coming. He wasn't like, hold on, I'm getting a different reading.
Nothing.
Hold on, an airdrop. There's a shooter.
Right.
Nothing. He was doing tarot. One of the cards didn't say duck. Like nothing.
Good
you know
point.
What I mean? Yeah.
He.
I wanted to laugh, but good point's fine.
Sorry. No, you're blowing my mind.
So we strive for as comedians. A good, keen observation. That's what we care about. Yeah. No, he gets a big gig and then he loses it, I guess, immediately.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You don't get that back, right?
Well, he gets paid.
Do you get paid for that?
Yeah.
I think that's an exposure gig. There's no way you get $15K to host the Oscars and you're getting a big paycheck from.
Is it 15 to host the Oscars?
That's what Kimmel said.
What?
He said it was $15,000.
Damn.
Maybe it went up. I don't know.
No, but it's
never someone who needs the money.
No,
Sure,
but doesn't he works for ABC? Am I dumb? He works for ABC, right?
Who?
Kimmel.
Yes.
Or CBS.
Yes.
Right. So, but he probably has a massive overall.
Right.
So like that's it's like
baked into it.
Yeah.
True.
Kimmel's not doing anything for $15K. He's not going to eat Pringles for $15K.
No, but it's a prestige gig and it's a like I'll get a lot of eyeballs gig.
Mm-hmm.
He has so many eyeballs.
Not like
Something
the
new.
Oscars. The Oscars.
That's true. That's true.
Clipped.
Although I guess it goes down every year, right?
Yeah, it does.
It's just weird when you don't have anything to promote, like a tour. You're just like, watch the show I do at night. Like it was awesome for Nikki doing that. Emmys, question mark, I believe.
Emmys.
Whatever it was.
Emmys,
It's cool when it's a
Golden
working
Globes.
comic. It's like, I just hosted the Oscars.
Yeah.
See me in Toledo also.
Right.
Kimmel's just like, I do this also every other night.
I think it's a notch in the bedpost gig.
Yeah.
I did the Oscars once. I've done the Oscars. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I just like the whole. I think. Well, I'd love you to take on this the Oscars, right? It's like the idea of like the actors being like, I just did it in front of other actors. I think back in the day, people weren't as honest and didn't have that much information, so they didn't realize how masturbatory that was. And I think now we know so much truth and honesty that we look at that and we go, the fuck is this? Like, I think we have more like, what the fuck is this?
Of
because
course.
we have so much more information.
It's so
than we did.
masturbatory. I'd rather watch my phone where someone's eating a sandwich and then rating the sandwich. That's much less masturbatory.
Why is it always in a car? Does it have to be in a car?
Always
do they
a car.
do that for a sense of like urgency? It's like, I just got out of the restaurant, now I can eat in the car. Because someone who's doing it at home, I don't care. But in the car, I'm like, how are they going to pull this off?
It is.
Why is that?
It is amazing how masturbatory social media has become. Because like, remember when there was like 2 critics? There's like 2 film critics, and no, there was like a bunch, but like 2 were maybe good.
Right.
And now everyone's just like got a page like, these are the movies I think are overrated, and that's their whole fucking page.
Yeah, and it gets a million views.
Yeah.
It's
It's
crazy.
like you work at Hobby Lobby. Why the fuck do I care about what you think about this next movie?
Everybody's doing reviews. Everybody's on social media too. I just got right before this happened. I got a post like we should collab, and it's a guy who makes cannolis. Like,
whoa,
how this is a everybody's making social media.
Are you gonna do the collab?
Absolutely. Yeah, use a cannoli as a fleshlight or something. I don't know, but it is just funny where it's like, his dentist was like, didn't he give you a headshot or something?
Buddy, I was getting oral surgery.
Hell.
Sucking his dick, but I was getting oral surgery. I jumped everyone. But I was getting oral surgery, and literally before he gave me the gas or whatever, he had a headshot. And he's like, oh, man, love your stuff. Hand me a headshot. I'm not a casket. What are you doing?
This is what you get for living in Los Angeles.
I know, dude. But it's got to be a New York thing, too, right? It's everyone's doing content in some
That's what you want from your doctor. It's like, hey, are you a good doctor? I could do a good Brando impression. I got a nice Christopher Walken.
Got a great moonwalk. But it used to, I feel like for us, we like grew up wanting to do entertainment. Now there's so many people who never even thought about it. Like, I guess I could monetize my business or my career.
Well, that's the thing. When we got into stand-up, it wasn't like a real career.
No,
like, all my heroes were broke.
Yeah, and alcoholics and drug addicts. Half of them are dead now.
And now people are getting in like, oh, there's like a good payday. I'll just do stand-up. And you're like, oh shit, that's not why. Like, it's awesome that it's working out this way, but that's not. I got into this because I'm like, I love stand-up.
Yeah. Well, who would have thought we'd miss gatekeepers? It used to be like, Comedy Central won't book me, those pieces of shit. Now I'm like, get a guy to say no to all these people. Please. None of these people should be involved in this.
We need more no's. And if a comedian's saying no to the other people, then he comes off as salty.
Yeah.
Like if he's saying like this new age shit isn't working, then everyone's like, well, you're just old and you don't get it.
Right.
And we're that too, but you know.
Yeah. Right.
You think we're going to circle back? You know how everything just comes back to how
I think so. And I think the cream tends to rise. So there's a zillion people on TikTok. Because you used to just compete with other comedians. Now you're competing with a lawyer who's funny.
Yeah.
I hate that now everyone wants to be fun. I know that's like a high currency and whatever. And there are some weathermen who can dance good or whatever, and it's entertaining. But it pisses me off that everything, every commercial, everything. I'm just like, dude, this is Fruit Ninja. Why are you trying to be funny? Fucking Mentos commercials are funny?
But no, I know what you mean. Yeah, everyone wants to be funny or hot. And then some people are both.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying.
That makes me angry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, we're all hot.
Right. So welcome back to Stubble and No Stubble. Good to be here.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy
this
shit.
Is just us and 9 more months of doing the road?
Yeah. I've been off the road for a minute. I feel a little bored.
What? Why?
That first weekend back, you start itching around Friday at like 6 p.m.
Well, you know what happened? My agent's like, it's a bad sign when your agent's like, take some time off the road. I'm like, all right.
And you're like, you guys have enough money?
Yeah. Well, that wasn't it. But I think they're just like, you're running yourself ragged. And then like, take some time off. And I was like, all right, drank so much the first week. I had to get a fucking endoscopy. And the guy's like, yeah, your stomach's kind of fucked up. You got to lay off.
So you were drinking more at home than you were on the road?
Totally.
It's usually the opposite.
Well, I got a job to do on the road.
Right.
I can't show up shit-faced.
You're not doing spots in town, or you're just fully off?
Yeah, but I can be buzzed. Also, you're done early some nights. You
right.
Know, it's different. Yeah, you got.
Can you go up pretty sauced, pretty boozed?
No, you think you can, and then I'm like, I'm funny drunk, and the guy's like, you're funny, you're sober, and I'm like, nah, and he's like, listen to the set last night. I'm like, all right,
and you listen back, and it's like,
I did the same joke 3 times.
Ninja, why did I say that? What the hell's going on?
And you start doing like crowd work that's not even crowd work. What's up with this guy? And you're like, I'm a doctor. Hell yeah. So
still hits.
And then in your head, you're crushing.
I know.
You're a doctor, prove it. Give me your headshot, dude.
So you're just home and you're just boozing up and
and then you're just kind of bored. I don't know. I like the road. I like the lifestyle. I mean,
it's great structure.
The travel sucks, but the gigs are fun as hell.
And
I like going to different cities.
Love it.
And I like going to cities I've been to, and you're like, oh, I got a routine.
Yeah.
There's a diner in Rochester, New York. I like.
Get excited about.
There's a coffee shop in Spokane. Like everywhere you go, you got a spot.
This is what I want to. I need to get better at. Trevor is very, very good at like being like, oh, I woke up and I did this thing in this city. I'm a very big like. I wake up, I go to Starbucks, I go to the gym, I go to the gig. Like I don't do anything. And my kids are gonna be like, how was the road? And I'm like, well, Starbucks in Minneapolis was cool. Like I got nothing.
I think you mix it up. One day you do the gym, Starbucks, jerk off all day, hotel room, and then one day you get out there.
I
and
know.
don't confuse it because you don't want to be out there jerking off on people.
Jerking off at Starbucks.
Make sure you know which day.
How's this for a cream top?
You walk into Starbucks, you guys got a floor? Excellent.
That's a callback from our pod.
Go check it out. Listen to them simultaneously at the same time.
But you know,
it just depends on the city.
He's
also,
right. You need stories. You need shit to talk about. And like, I'm envious of guys like Ari Shafir who just disappear and go
Me
like a 6 months.
too.
Not actually jealous because I don't want to do it, but I'm like, it's cool that he's got all these crazy stories.
Totally.
You got to live a life worth talking about.
God damn.
Sip Socks family, this first ad is brought to you by PrizePicks. Listen, the NBA playoffs are finally here, and honestly, this is the best time of year to get into PrizePicks. Every game matters more. And now there's actually a fun way to follow all the action while watching the playoffs. What I like about PrizePicks is how simple it is. You just pick more or less on player stat projections across your favorite sports and build your lineup from there. That's it. Super easy to jump in, even if you've never tried daily fantasy sports before. They also have some sick features too. My favorite is probably the early payouts. If your player starts absolutely cooking early in the game, you can actually take cash out before the game even ends. Also, right now, during the NBA playoffs, they're doing the Do It Live NBA Final Sweepstakes, where if you make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during the playoffs, you could win a trip to the NBA Finals. So, download the PrizePicks app today and use code SOCKS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first 5 in lineups. That's code SOCKS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
God damn. Yes.
I didn't know we were going to be podcasting so much. I wish I had more story. Every once in a while, I'm like, I burned a good story in my act, and now that was like my good story for the year.
Right.
That was like my crazy life experience. I don't know.
But not to bring up the New York versus LA thing. That's why this city is like, you can just walk out and bitch just hit you in the fucking face. And in LA, I'm just waiting in my stupid apartment for my stupid fucking, quesadilla from Brain Deal from DoorDash. They're like, that's it. That's my whole. I'm like, oh, what am I going to talk about? Oh, I don't know. I fucking woke up. I went to the gym. I got a quesadilla from DoorDash, and now I'm at Laugh Factory. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm making up stories from fucking when I was 6 years old.
I know. I noticed a lot of comics at the store have a bit about what happened on the drive over. That's how they open. Like, on the drive over on the 5 or whatever the hell it is. They're always talking about that. And you're like,
Is there an equivalent in New York where it's like kind of the subway thing on the subway over here?
Sometimes, but
yeah.
But you live here long enough, you're like this. You don't. That's like early New York stuff.
Yeah, a good bit's a good bit anyway. When someone's like, don't talk about flying. I'm like, well, I fly a lot. Sometimes a good bit's gonna
That's where the funniest shit is. One of my favorite jokes, I just did it last night, was about a lady going to Buffalo, had no legs. All Buffalo, no wings. And it's just such a quick, fun one. But she literally had no legs. And we're sitting next to each other on the flight. That's where our subway is for LA guy.
Right.
It's like the airport is our subway. And that's just where you see the most amount of people.
That joke's got legs, weirdly enough.
Honestly, put it in.
Love it.
I know you already recorded it, but do it again.
Here, somebody take it. But yeah, I think that's part of having a girlfriend that I like, but one I really like is like she forced me to do shit that I don't want to do in the moment. I'm like, I don't want to go to a fucking farmer's market. But then you're there and you're like, look at this idiot. You start writing down, you get sketch ideas and you get, the good bits out of it. But having a girlfriend, I do so much more than I normally would, or else I'd just be sitting in the room just playing some NCAA.
Final Cut, just like, what am I, again?
Yeah.
Again?
I think it also depends on the city you're in to do fun stuff. Some cities are surprising, but sometimes it's just like, you look around, I don't know if there's a whole lot to do in Dayton.
Yeah,
You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. Everywhere
Maybe sometimes
they got something.
Yeah.
And you said you're a paintball guy. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah. Weird shit wherever you go now. I don't know.
And that's the beauty of booze. You can be a date and be like, this is fucking, Atlantic
This
City.
Dayton bus is crazy. There's cops chasing me.
Exactly.
That is true. That is true.
Mark, I got a great new Dayton DUI bit.
Exactly.
That's true. We were in Memphis and we drove past that the Pyramid. And you're like, what is that? They're like, oh, that's a Bass Pro Shop where the Grizzlies used to play. I went there, the opening night, it's like you have so much to riff on at that show.
Yes.
And sometimes those riffs carry on to the other shows and whatnot. But also you're like, you're not going to plan like, we got to go to the Bass Pro Shop. I think whatever impulse.
Don't travel too far as a white in Memphis. That's my advice.
No. I was like, we're going to the Bass Pro Shop, our North Star of being white. But
So did you say that Bass Pro Shop was in where the Grizzlies used to play?
Yeah, it's like this giant like pyramid. Looks
How
like
big?
Yeah, it looks like a
how big is
Luxor.
that?
They're huge.
There's a hotel in there. There's like a giant aquarium. There's ponds. It's kind of like the Memphis Disneyland a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's something that you drive right past and you're like, I wish you go there. And you go in there like, thank God I did.
Mm-hmm.
Very bizarre in there, but very like, that's their culture, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
You riff a line or two about that up top. They're like, oh, he knows ball. He knows knowledge.
Exactly.
He cared for our town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows you give a shit. I'm with you, man. Like so much of stuff I don't want to do is where I get my best shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I
So I got married.
Gimception party and
You went to what?
no, I was kidding.
Oh, I was like, oh,
Sorry, I
now this
stepped
is what I
on
want to talk about.
My bad.
No, but you force yourself and you get shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to get out.
Let me ask you an interview question, Marcus. So where'd you? I don't know this answer, obviously. Where did you meet your wife?
At a comedy show.
Really?
She was on a date and with some guy and
Some fucking loser, idiot, ugly.
know.
How long you been with this
Yeah.
loser?
Yeah. And
Insane.
I guess it wasn't going well. I had a decent set and she DM'd me.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
And she had a decent set too.
What? Hey, she DM'd you?
Oh yeah.
What was the D? I love. What was
She
the D-
quoted the bit. I can't remember it was some bit,
Oh,
but she did
that's
a
great.
and I was like, hey, she listened. A woman
Yeah, she
listened to me.
loves,
That's crazy.
she loves this 9/11 bit. This is
Yeah.
great.
And then we met up at a bar that night or the next night.
That night?
I think it was that night, but I was like, I can't meet up till like 11:45 because I got sets. And she was like, Jesus, she had a day job. So she was like, oh, this guy just wants to fuck.
Yeah.
Which I did. But but yeah, then we met up and she was game and we hung out for like hours and then I walked her home and I remember she said, I would bang you, but I just got an IUD in and it's still kind of funky.
Oldest excuse in the book.
Yeah. So I fucked her anyway. No. But no,
Now you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah, that was it. And we kept in touch.
Dude, she literally said, I would bang you.
Something like that. Yeah.
Ah.
She was cool. I remember being
Yeah.
like, hey, this gal's fun.
Was there any
egg, I
part
love
where
it.
you're like, whatever you got going on down there, I'm down for whatever.
Well, I think it was like new and hurt, and
Ooh.
you got to give it a week.
Yeah,
or
but your
something.
dick is small.
Yeah, that's true. That is
What
true.
a funny thing you could have said. I'm not going to reach that. I'm not.
You ever hit one of those?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
spicy.
They sting.
It is awful.
Yeah,
It's like a
feels
paperclip.
like a fishing
stink
rod, like
Yeah.
the fishing wire.
I
a
You
little
can
will
get
bit.
it at Bass Pro.
Yeah, Bass Ho.
I will say though, like
That's
you know,
gross.
I got my dick is very average. When I'm in there, I'm like,
zoom
hey,
in.
I got it.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like, ah, it feels good.
I know.
It's like when you
Feels
hit
like
the number one on skee ball.
You're like you're touching net, you know? You're
Yeah.
Right.
getting a little bit of confidence
right.
right there.
I never
Real
did this
net.
That is the
before.
white guy touching net.
Yeah. Touching net is God. The feeling of that.
Oh.
I couldn't even imagine dunking. I don't know why I ever would, but
Dude,
touching net in
I
middle
just
school,
did-
high school. Ugh.
I did like a tour promo with Robin Lopez, and this is a funny thing. Whatever, when he just lifted me up to dunk, and honestly, dude, I was like in my little kid head, I was like, I'm dunking.
Yeah.
Like I just try to
Like,
convince
leave me up here,
myself.
yeah.
Convince myself I was dunking.
Had the time of my life. That dirty dancing.
There's where I grew up. There's 7-foot hoops at this like elementary school. So to play there, you feel like a Make-A-Wish kid because you can dunk on these things. And
Right.
you're like half court is like a 3. So then you could dunk and just the testosterone and the feeling you get just playing on these hoops.
Well, what's the WNBA height?
It's the same height.
Is it 10?
Yeah, same one.
That's a misogyny.
Yeah.
Come on, go.
Yeah.
The ladies have 8 foot.
No,
That'd
that's
be
why they
sick.
make it a big deal when a woman dunks, but it's just usually like a tip-in dunk.
Yeah,
They should not get like a foot or two. Then you can get some Vince Carter style dunks and get the whole
Yes.
arm in there. You know.
Because somebody should do the math. Because women, on average, are so much shorter than men. So do that with the rim.
The ball's smaller.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
There you go.
and more colorful for some reason.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Isn't it? It's like white and orange.
Huh.
Am I lying? Is
I
that
think
right?
you got something
I don't
there.
know.
Or maybe
Might
think the
be.
Globe
I've never seen it.
No, it's. I don't know. Maybe I remember in like when WNBA first came out. I know the ball was orange and white. Maybe it's not anymore. I don't know.
Pull it up.
We don't have any.
Oh,
It
okay.
sucks.
All right. Shit.
Is there a reasoning why it's the same height?
I mean, I
Equal
think.
pay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would just be insane for people to be like, basketball, cool. This is 8 feet for you guys because you guys are
I
so
don't,
teeny.
What if the
The-
ball's
the
smaller?
height.
Then we're acknowledging that it's a different
Oh,
thing.
whoa!
That's what I'm
Good.
saying. Like it'd be so much.
Oh.
It'd be so sexy a windmill dunk.
Yeah, that would help
Like,
the
you know,
numbers.
it's like her face, like on defense,
It's
smacked
all
into the whiteboard. You got
fundamentals.
all
It's all
the
like-
makeup on it.
It's all about like the extra pass because there's no
yeah,
dunking.
layups.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will say it is entertaining.
I like it. dude.
It is
into
look it's like now like the 3-point shot. They're like I mean
They can
it's-
shoot now. The
Yes,
skill level has
dude.
jumped up, and like
Yes.
the pay hasn't, but the skill level has really
It
jumped
has, though.
up.
It
I think it
has.
has gone up a
It
little.
has.
It's gone up, but it's funny
Really?
when they're like, she's like, it'll be like a $900,000 max contract, and you're like, that's like minimum wage in the NBA.
Yeah,
Right, well,
It's like
Wow.
the
And then
towel
her-
boy is making more money than you in the
It
NBA.
says her name and then her position, and then her second job. It's like power forward, substitute teacher.
Uber.
As a guy who goes to a bunch of Knicks games, how does it feel to be on the jumbotron? How do you play it cool? You're like,
We had fun. Remember that game?
That's fun.
We were at a game and Josh Hart, I fucking love Josh Hart.
Oh, he's the best.
Comes over and fist bumps me, and then he turns around and goes, "Oh shit, I see you, Mark." And he fist bumps Mark, and I'm like, I've never seen him so fucking pumped.
I got wet. It was crazy.
Who's Josh Hart? I'm an idiot. I don't know anything.
He's like the glue guy on the Knicks. He's fun as hell.
Really?
You're a couple of glue guys.
Hey.
But yeah, no, he's cool. He's the muscle.
God damn. This ad is brought to you by Shopify. Starting something new isn't just hard, it's terrifying. So much work goes into your business and you're not entirely sure if it'll work out. And it can be hard to make that leap of faith, but with Shopify on your side, life becomes so much easier. Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world and makes everything insanely simple. You can build a clean online store using ready-to-go templates, run emails and social campaigns, and even use their AI tools to help write product descriptions and improve product photos. The biggest thing is everything's all in one place. Inventory, payments, analytics, customer support, all of it. You're not just bouncing between 100 different websites trying to figure your business out. Plus, that Shopify Pay button is everywhere for a reason. It's one of the best converting checkouts on the planet, which means less abandoned carts and more sales. It's time to turn those what ifs into cha-ching, baby, with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/socks. Go to shopify.com/socks. One more time, that's shopify.com/socks. Cha-ching. God damn.
I saw a clip of you, and if I'm misremembering this, shoot me in the head. But weren't you like thumbs down, and what was it?
Like any comic, I know where the camera is.
Of course.
And I saw CJ McCollum just torch us in the game, and I was like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
So part of me wanted to do the middle finger, but I'm like, if I do the middle finger, they're going to take the camera off me immediately.
Yeah.
So I just hit him with one of these.
Yeah.
And I knew they had, apparently my friend told me they changed the camera pretty quickly after you did that. But you got one of these and a Nixon 5 right behind his head.
It's big.
Yeah.
That's huge.
You know what's a good one is if you get on camera, one of these. You know, just the real stinker.
Dude, when did CJ McCollum get unwashed? What happened?
He was washed. Been good. He's always been good.
Really?
Yeah, just
I
put the
thought
guy
he was
in the right
washed.
system. Nah, it's funny though. The guy behind me kept going, Urkel.
Oh,
Urkel. And these guys here, it's fun. I don't really do that shit. I'm too old, but this guy was way older than me. But he yelled another thing. This guy to Kuminga yells, "You can be playing in Athens next year. I hear it's beautiful this time of year."
Oh, so long-winded.
And Kuminga, it was a long one. And Kuminga turns around and goes, "Shut up!" I was like, "Holy shit!" He heard him.
Wow, you're gonna have a Ron Artest moment. He keeps going.
The only time I ever sat on floor seats was during the preseason, so no one was talking shit. But during a playoff game, it must be wild.
It was stressful. Yeah, no, it's amazing. But
you went game 2?
I went to 1 and 2.
Oh,
a friend took me to 1, and it was fucking wild.
And are you paying for that, or is that just like you know a guy?
They hook it up.
Oh, that's great.
MSG's the shit.
You played MSG, right?
I did the theater.
The theater. That's still incredible.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that celebrity entrance, everybody's going to that shit. That's feels very
especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or cool, man.
Spike Lee, Timothy Chalamet, what's his name? Jon Stewart's there a lot. Ben Stiller.
Yeah, New York City has such good. I love that side talk. They do the
sidewalk talk.
But they get those clips and they're always filming about those.
The fans are fucking nuts. I love it.
The fan shit out here is awesome. LA, nobody really gives a shit. Like we won the Super Bowl a couple years back and nobody even knew when the parade was.
It's like a new team. Who cares?
Right. But like I love how diehard those are.
City's a buzz.
Yeah.
Dude, those poor LA Rams fans, they suffered for 3 whole seasons waiting for a Super Bowl. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Dude, Knicks haven't won in over 50 years, so there's like a real hunger.
Oh, there's a build. You're just a constant edge.
Dude, the coolest thing ever is there's Knicks fans everywhere, bro. I was at a Clippers game versus Knicks, and me and my buddy are Knicks fans, and we were and there was like, let's go, Nick, the entire Intuit Dome.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
that's most LA
I'm looking
games.
around, I'm like, this is so fucking cool. Like there's like 19 Clipper fans there, and there's just rack of Knicks fans. And it happened in Atlanta. It was like, let's go Knicks in Atlanta, like loud as shit. Was it game 4-3, whatever it was? It was so funny.
Wow. What about the Raiders? Does anyone care about them?
Nah. Well, they just got that new kid, Fernando, so they're pretty fired up on him. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. You never know what the first
It's so much pressure being the first pick. You're also so young in the NFL where everybody's like literally 30.
Isn't he old, though? Isn't Fernando old?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We don't have a fact checker here.
No, we don't. We usually have a
This
podcast.
is-
I feel very raw here. Someone
the
look up
90s.
something.
Yeah.
This is the 90s.
Mark, are you a sports guy or you're just kind of like?
Well, he got me to the Knicks,
Yeah.
and I'm
Oh,
loving
great.
it. And my wife's a big hockey cunt, so she's
Hold on.
big. So we got Rangers tickets recently. That was great.
I love it. Right before this, we're like, we got to be careful what we say about women on this pod because we always get in the doghouse.
Sorry, she's a hockey whore. No, she's
slut
fun.
for a stick, you know?
But she can play. She plays on a league and all this
Oh, shit.
cool
Wow.
stuff. Yeah, she's really good. She grew up playing, blah blah blah. And so then we go to games sometimes.
That's fun. Do you guys ever? I feel like that's how you get into sports is like you microdose your way in. Like I'm a Rams guy, which long season, but what? I have the build of one.
Yeah,
Thank you. But it's like I'm only a fan because they started inviting me to games.
Yeah.
And then it's like another, like, oh, come to this game, come to that game. And all of a sudden now I'm like, I'm driving in my car watching the Rams play on my phone.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's a drug.
It's
you give
quick.
it a taste.
It's
Yeah.
quick. It's
Now
quick.
now you're hooked.
And you
Now
start,
gotta
you
think.
start to follow the players and the drama.
Oh my
and
God.
I don't know. I love that these guys, sometimes you're going to get older. You got to reinvent yourself. It's
Yeah.
fucking fun.
Yeah.
I kind of like knowing a little bit about a sport because then you can add into a conversation.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
when you're arguing with your girlfriend and you got like a fact to drop and you're excited to say that.
Sure.
I almost feel the same thing if somebody's talking about football. I'm like, well, he actually didn't go round one because blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like I really am like, oh, I'm adding something to this.
Yeah.
It also gives me a hobby. Like I'm so bad at having other things besides comedy. So it's just nice to give a fuck about like the Knicks or give a fuck about basketball in general. Cause you're like, my brain is full of other stuff besides just being like, oh, the tag didn't work. I'm a loser. Like it's so
Yeah.
nice to have other things to
And
think
it feels
about.
good to care when they start winning. You're like,
Yes,
oh,
dude.
fuck yeah,
Yes.
come on. You don't
Yes.
really get that all the time.
Do you guys have extracurriculars? Like, I know New York has so much random shit in terms of like pickleball or kickball. I know Schultz is way deep in that.
Oh, he does
plays
like paddle.
pickleball?
He's
Not
a-
pickles, paddle. Yeah.
I don't know what the
Oh,
difference. I think
or
one's like
padel
French
or
or
some
something.
shit.
I don't know what
Yeah.
the difference is.
It's like pickleball, but gayer.
You have to put the end of the stick in your ass. It's really weird.
That's how
Yeah.
you hit it.
Dude.
Yeah. But one of
Actually,
those,
I'm good at that. I know that. All right.
I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
any of
Not
that shit?
really.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean,
Mark's
I-
a skater. Mark
I
can
used to
skate.
Oh, that's right.
He got a
Skateboard.
shout out from Tony Hawk as being,
No.
as
Jesus
being a
Christ.
good. They were like, "Who's an entertainer? Who's a good skateboarder?" And he goes, "Mark Normand." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
I know that was crazy because he could have said any famous guy.
Yeah.
you
That's
know. So I
sick.
did his podcast. Really cool. That's what's crazy is you be doing comedy. You get to meet Brunson and all these
Yeah.
guys, and I get to meet Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
So
Did you grow up skating?
Big time. That was my whole
Really?
life. Yeah. My parents just like get out of the house.
Yeah.
And we didn't have paintball money.
Yeah.
So
But a lot of my friends are skaters too, and it's fun hanging around them because they just view life differently. You're walking down,
Yes.
they're like, "Oh, this is seven stair. This is 7 flat 2." And they're just saying
Exactly.
terms, and they're getting geeked up on. I wasn't really athletic, so I couldn't do any of that shit. But I respected their game.
well, I know it's just this is getting a little heady, but it's very parallel to stand up. It's an individual sport. You're on your own, and you
Oh,
learn
yeah.
a new trick. It's like learning a new bit. You have to fail with it for a while, then you
Holy
get it one
shit.
day, and now
Yeah.
you're killing with it.
Dude, there's something about the solo sports.
Yes.
I remember reading Agassi's book, and it's like one of the coolest.
I love that book.
I think it's like the best sports book ever
Yeah.
written. I think
Whoa.
it's fucking phenomenal.
It's
I mean,
incredible.
you're the offense, the defense, and the coach.
But he
and you're a
talks
water
about
boy.
like he talks about like being on an island. He's like you're just
Whoa.
like you're
Whoa,
a
which
fucking-
one? Sorry.
But you're all by yourself, different island, and and you're just like you go. It's like you would have these fucking freakouts and
Yeah.
shit. It's such a mental game, and comedy. You're all you're on your own. You're fucking
Yeah.
It's on you. You fail. You can't really blame anyone.
That makes sense. What was your kind of like biggest trick in like the skate scene where you're like, that's on my like.
I could do. I don't want to get too technical, but I could do a
Please.
kick flip, frontside nose slide, shove it out. That was like my big move.
Damn.
So that's three
You sound
tricks
like
in
a
one.
quarterback
Yeah.
yelling a play.
Yeah. But
Like,
that's
what?
one of those.
Pretty-
That's a multiplier if you're playing skate. You know?
Right.
That's a
What is it
hit.
called? Kick flip into a frontside nose slide, and then you pop shove it out.
So on this mic,
Sounds like a
shove it?
sex act. Right?
so to grind, right? It'd be like you.
That's
kick,
a 50-50 is a grind.
kick flip
To nose slide.
I got,
Frontside nose slide.
I got nothing.
Sliding backwards.
Right.
And then a pop shove it out, which is where you spin the board.
That is yeah. That's
I have video of it. I'll find it. It's on VHS.
and how did Tony Hawk know that you skated?
I think I just posted clips over the years, like old shit of me as a kid.
Do you still skate?
No, I'm too
Oh, you
old. But
should.
I can if I give me like an
can
hour, I can
dabble.
get something
I
back.
respect those skaters. You pass them in like Tompkins Square Park's a big skate hub.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
like even in Washington Square Park sometimes. But like, dude, they get hurt. It's like a cool discipline thing. They get
Yeah,
hurt. They
totally.
fucking pop back up. I like it.
Yeah,
it's a cool
yeah.
community. They're
Oh,
they're
dude,
nice
they'll-
guys.
Right.
Well, because they're humbled, because they've fallen so many times, they have no like ego. Same with stand-up. They've eaten shit so many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this guy that just did some, like the El Toro guy. You see that?
Yeah.
But it's like, how big was that? How many stairs?
It's 4 giant stairs. So each stair is like this long, but it's 4 of them.
It's like nobody's ever done this, and this guy finally conquered it. And you see all
Except
the
for
fails.
a woman who got pregnant in Texas.
But these guys are flying at like 30 miles an hour over these stairs and eating shit, landing on their body. It's insane.
Wow.
And there's no wiggle room with skateboarding.
No.
You know, stand you're like, that joke kind of works. Skateboarding is like, if you get 1 inch of a wheel bite, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So
you hit a pebble and you're done.
that's it.
So what's the end goal? Is it just like completing a trick and you're
It's
like
all self gratification. It's all just like,
right.
I need this for me. You know, I got beaten as a child. I can't get it up. I gotta nail this trick.
If you have an abusive dad, he loves your skating because you can blame the injuries on that.
Oh yeah.
He fell.
I only did
He's always at that damn park.
I only did one of the black eyes. Fucking relax.
You wear knee pads around your dad.
No, I respect those kids a lot, and they're like, you talk to them sometimes, and they're cool, man.
Very nice kids.
Because they've
Humble.
taken a lot of L's. It's a good thing for life.
It's like it's
And
all
it's public,
L's.
too.
It's
Yeah.
mostly L's.
It's public
It's
fault.
public.
Because they're not doing this in their bedroom. They're eating shit at a park.
Yes.
in front
It's
of
also
true.
because they're pushed out everywhere too. It's like they can't go anywhere to skate. I mean, obviously there's certain places, but like I see kids when I used to live here. I see kids all the time. Security would come up, get the fuck out of there. It's like, dude, let them fucking skate.
Right.
They're not selling drugs and not shooting people. Just let them
They
skate.
might be selling drugs too.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's a great
You know what?
cover.
You're right.
Yeah.
God damn.
This ad is brought to you by Lumi Gummies. I know what I'm ripping tonight, and that is a Lumi Gummy. Why? It is consistent, mellow, and super delicious. Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're trying to chill out after a long day, get a little creative boost, or actively get good sleep for once. They've basically got a strain for every mood you can imagine. My favorite right now got to be the sour strawberry cookies. The hybrid gummies are incredible. I took one the other night while I was watching a movie, and it was a perfect vibe. It was relaxed. It was kind of funny. It wasn't too headspacey. I really, really enjoyed it. I even gave my dad some. So ask my dad. Hit up R.Wallace. Tap in with my dad. He's off the Lumies too. Every time he comes over, he's like, you got any more of those Lumies? You got any more of those Lumies? No guessing games. No, I took too much. Oh shit. Just a good relaxed vibe. I also like they have different options depending on what you want. If you need daytime energy, they got the sativa strains. If you want something more balanced, they got the hybrids. Great for that middle of the day, a little bit of late night creativity. And if you're trying to get knocked into the best sleep of your life, they got those indicas, baby. What I always say, indica into bed. That's the reason you get it. Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's Lumi, L-U-M-I gummies.com, and use code SOCKS for 30% off your order. Again, that's Lumi, L-U-M-I gummies, code SOCKS. lumigummies.com, code SOCKS.
God damn.
I don't know if you saw kids. We were giving a lot of AIDS out. Yeah. That movie did not help skateboarders.
Which one?
Kids?
The
movie Kids?
That was a lot.
That was the joke with AIDS. The whole movie about
no,
AIDS.
it's a bummer, that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Oh, it's a whole movie about kids and AIDS?
What?
I haven't seen this.
Who directed it?
It's like
Magic
90s
Johnson?
Harmony
All right.
Korine, right?
Yeah.
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 It's like a 90s.
It was gritty.
It's just
It
called
was
Kids?
shocking. It was a shocking 90s.
Oh.
It was a couple skater kids in New York City would go around banging girls and giving them AIDS.
Like on purpose?
Sounds kind
No.
of sick.
Oh,
They didn't
okay.
know they had it. They were like 14.
They had
Good
AIDS at
times.
14?
Something like that.
God
yeah.
damn, they're living a fucking life.
It was a, 90s,
guys don't
you
kill
could
Tony.
be-
Yeah, dude. I got AIDS at 27. It's crazy.
14 with AIDS, I mean, holy shit.
That's
What else are you going to
accomplished.
do?
Yeah.
You're like,
Good
I-
for you for getting laid that young.
Like, I can't
I
even make
know.
it to my quinceanera and I got to fucking die soon? Gotta start banging somebody. What age did you guys lose your virginities at?
16.
Okay.
Good for
Outside or
you.
inside?
Prostitute.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
first
New
one?
Orleans?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
New
What was
Orleans.
his name?
Hey, Reggie.
It's
Welcome
so
back.
sad how that'll never not hit.
I know.
It'll hit every
It's a
time.
good time.
So 16, were you just like, let me just get it out of the way and
I mean,
pay
it's a
for
long story, but it was Y2K, so there was buzz in the air. I thought the world was gonna end,
Oh,
so I had
shit.
to bang this
Shit.
old lady.
Yeah.
it? How
She was
old?
probably 55.
Holy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that
The buzz with the flies around her vagina.
2 for 2.
And she's probably dead now, so rest in peace to her. But
Oh, gotta be dead.
She
Yeah.
killed herself right after fucking
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh yeah.
and then you just skated away.
Well, I gave her AIDS. No. Yeah. She was on a balcony flashing on New Year's Eve on Bourbon Street.
Oh,
and
wow.
She caught me looking, And I think she had a thing for young
Just
guys.
like West Side Story.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You were 16?
Yeah.
Oh, prison.
Oh,
her.
I'm a survivor.
No, for her.
I know.
Wow.
Wow.
Did she check IDs?
That's what
she's
she's
like,
asked for.
Oh, no.
nice tech deck. Show me your dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Well, I mean, was it a good time?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Was it?
Sure.
How long did it last?
I mean, we went for a while because I was so young and virile.
Really?
Yes. She had a whole box of condoms,
Whole array.
ticklers, dildos.
Did you do any of that or just the normal
just
in, out,
did the
in,
normal.
out?
Just,
Were you
meat and
shaking?
potatoes.
Were you nervous as shit?
Terrified.
Terrified.
Did you know anything of what to do, or were you kind of just letting her take it?
This is how
away?
scared I was. She got naked in front of me, and I was like, oh, my God, this is crazy. And then she goes, all right, now you get naked. And I couldn't do it. I was too nervous. So the best I could do is I got down to the boxers, and she was like, come on.
Like, I'm
And
about
I
to.
just slipped it through the hole. I couldn't take the boxers off. I was
Yeah.
too scared. So I fucked her through my boxers for a while.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
love that.
And was she kind of attractive for an older girl?
Oh yeah. I always say Jennifer Aniston after a fist fight. I'd say, yeah, a little banged up. She'd seen some winters. She was like a Harley chick.
Really? But
Yeah.
after she was done with you, a little more roughed up, or the exact same?
The catcher's mitt, full on.
Damn.
Yeah, but we had a
Wow.
good time, and I think that's where I got the old lady fetish.
Yeah, we both.
Really?
I think a lot of our generation likes older women, probably just from the MILF craze. I feel like we were the
Yeah.
American Pie generation.
Yes.
Like the
Were you
Gianna
guys,
Michaels.
were you guys
a
not
little
into that
bit.
or no?
When I was younger, I think like the older porn star, like the MILFs kind of stuff. 'cause
Yeah.
They just had like bigger tits, I think, of that. I don't know.
But there was something maternal and friendly about them.
Mm.
And also girls in high school were like, ew, to me. But like an old lady was like, let me get you some orange slices, you homo.
How old were these women? Let me make you a
79.
nice cup of tea, Mark.
You guys didn't
You want
turn
a
up for
Werther's
that?
original?
You like showing?
They were watching Matlock. I don't know.
Yeah. So you were 16
Yeah.
on Bourbon Street. That's kind of the best. And New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
What a great way to go into the new year.
I know. That was my
Come.
opening line. I said, I don't want to go into 2000 a virgin. She went, well, I won't let you. And that was
Wow.
it.
Oh, that's
you guys got to
great.
sneak that into the movie somehow. If there's like a flashback scene
I
or
love that.
something.
Yeah. It's in
Yeah,
my
you
act
can,
now.
you can kick flip into her pussy. It would be great.
16 Bourbon Street. Sam?
I think I was 17. I'd gotten a few blowjobs before then, but the first
Yeah,
time I had
yeah, you
actual
did.
sex, I think 17. And she was like a friend. She was a girl I was friends with. She was cool. And my brother walked in on it. which
Whoa.
Yeah,
Duck
he-
chair.
sucked. He had a camera
With the
system
camera,
rigged
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
yeah.
And no, he just walked in. I remember later he was like, I had walked in on him once. So he was like, I could tell he was the first apologetic and then he didn't know what to say. Later he was like, well, I guess we're even. I was like, yeah.
Hey, all right.
But that's kind of cool for you to be like, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm just fucking in here.
Yeah, he kind of was like, is that friend you're always hanging out with? I was like, yeah.
nice.
How much older was he than you?
My brother's 5 years old.
I think he was talking about the guy.
Yeah.
Now, what position?
55 years old. Looked like a beat up
Yeah, what
catcher's mitt.
position did
He looked like
walk-
Jennifer Aniston though before
This is ringing a bell. Hold on.
What position did he catch you?
missionary. I mean,
Okay.
this
That's
was,
kind of a bitch
Yeah,
one to
you
come
don't
in
know
on.
positions. When
yeah.
you're 17.
I was
you're
just
like,
happy to be there. Dude.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and it was like that thing too when you're like, I don't want to make it to like older than 17 because I know it doesn't sound that old.
A lot of
Right.
pressure at that age.
Yeah,
to
because you're
lose
like,
it.
fuck. Because the girls are like, have you been with anyone else? And it's like a fucking job interview.
Yeah.
Because if you say you did, they're like, I don't want to be your first.
Right.
It's a lot of pressure.
Right.
I didn't know it. The girl I lost my virginity to, she had experienced these streets. And after I felt like it was this giant truth bomb. I was like, you were my first.
And she's like, I know.
Wow.
But she was like, okay. And I was like, is this, I thought I was supposed to like feel something magical. But maybe
Movies fucked us up.
I know,
Maybe it's
fucked
more
us
like
up.
the female side of the first happening. But I think I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I was like, all right.
It's like
So-
an oil change, you know?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like every dude comedy of that era and 80s to like I don't know, like the 2000s was like, we got to get laid.
I know.
Yes.
They
That
put
was
us-
every fucking plot.
So true.
Do high schoolers even like? Is it guys like perspective? Like I need that now still, or they're just like
don't know.
I just
I
need a
don't
vape and a
know.
fidget spinner, and I'm kind of good.
Yeah, that's good. I think they're like, I got to beat this Fortnite level. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
as
me
good as
losing my
sex.
virginity if I beat
Yeah.
this
It's
Fortnite.
not as good a comedy.
But there was a lot.
Guys,
Of,
this summer, we're making it to level 4.
Minecraft too.
but there was that pressure taken off, and you couldn't wait to go to school the next week.
Oh, dude, I was the
Yeah.
king of high school
You'd-
after that
you'd
horror.
bring-
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you
She
bring it
didn't
up in
charge
any
me.
situation. She was
didn't
ginger.
charge you?
No, we had such
She-
a good time. She actually liked me.
What?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I had no money anyway, so I would have ran out on her. But
You died and dashed over.
I didn't need her out.
Dine and smash.
But
Do you know
yeah,
how much she would have charged you?
I don't know. I don't know if she was actually a hooker, but she looked like one. She smelled like one. You know, if it looks like a duck, talks like a duck.
Yeah. And there was a row of men waiting to go in after you.
But there was an older guy there.
Oh.
Watching?
Well, see, this is the whole story.
He's the pimp or something?
So me and my friend, she invited us up. She swings the door open. There's an old guy with a leather jacket and a white beard staring at the door. And he goes, "Which one is it?" And she points to me. And he brings my two friends onto the balcony and closes the door. And there's like a case of beer out there.
Oh, your friends were waiting?
They were waiting.
With beer? That's kind of great.
Yeah.
They're probably hoping you last a long time.
Yeah.
Did they go next?
They wanted to, but I felt so weird. I was like, we got to get the fuck out of here. I just lost my virginity to an old lady. She might charge me. I have no money. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So there was no exchange of like, this is going to cost this. She just went into it?
No, but she kept being like, give me your number. Let's do this again. We should make this a thing. And I was like, I don't want to know you.
You weren't curious? You felt shame.
I felt crazy shame.
You nutted. Yeah, for the
Crazy
first time.
And here's the craziest part. Two of my other friends, we went with like 5-6 guys to Bourbon. Two of my friends got fake IDs, so they broke off early. And it's pre-cell phone, so you just lose them. You know, they're gone. I still haven't talked to them. So then we
They're
go.
being trafficked through
both dead.
fucking Sweden right now.
100%. They're on a Netflix documentary right now.
They're in Russia. So
They're tied up. Remember Mark?
Y2K.
Yeah, I love his special. His rope burns on his wrists.
So we sleep at my friend's house. You know, we wake up on the floor. The phone rings. The house phone rings like 8 in the morning. My friend answers and he puts it on speaker, and it's those two guys we lost. And they go, "You're not gonna believe we met up with a couple college chicks. We fingered them." And I leaned over and went, "That's nothing. I got raped." And we all died. We had a good time. But yeah, true story.
Damn.
Oh my god!
I bet this guy was so sad after because they were so excited for the fingering, and then
I know.
oh damn, just put their fingers away. Sad.
New Orleans is a magical place.
It's
So
a
you go to
wild
downtown, if you're like searching for some adventure, you could find it.
Oh yeah.
And there's not a lot of cities like that.
No,
Right.
I went on a weekday, and it's really much more sad when it's not busy because no matter how busy it is, the same amount of crackheads and tweakers are out there.
Yeah.
So when there's less foot traffic, you really just see it.
No, you don't want to be there for the hangover. You want to be there for the fucking party.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that like they're so gun heavy out there. Like every chef is just locked and loaded. He's like making an
we
omelet.
went together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We went somewhere, some random place on Bourbon Street, and our chef making an omelet just got a 9 on his side.
Well, if you're in
He's
that,
flipping it with the weapon.
Yeah. Egg scrambled.
God damn. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Listen, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think it's a good reminder that everybody's dealing with something, even the people that look like they have it all together. Me. I think a lot of us convince ourselves we just have to figure everything out alone, or honestly, it's like, you feel like you can't talk to anybody else about it or nobody's going to be able to relate. That is wrong. There are definitely nights where I just lay there and I overthink work stuff, future stuff, relationships, literally everything I can imagine, family, friends, everything. The brain is constantly racing. It's doing laps at like 2 a.m. and suddenly every problem feels 10 times bigger. And then by just talking to somebody who's unbiased and actually knows how to help can make a massive difference. I think a lot of people hear therapy and assume something has to be seriously wrong before you talk to somebody. But honestly, it can just be about understanding yourself better, handling stress better, or getting through a tough period without feeling completely alone. BetterHelp has over 30,000, that's right, 30,000 licensed therapists, and they match you with someone based on your questionnaire about your needs and your preferences. And if you don't like your match, you can simply switch therapists at any time. You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy. Sign up today and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/socks. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/socks. We thank BetterHelp for sponsoring the podcast. God damn.
But yeah, you don't see that shit, especially in California. It's like I remember seeing the road just shows you that. I remember I was in Indiana. There's a guy with an M16 on his back. We're at a coffee shop.
what?
Oh,
M16 is on his back, and you're like, is he? Well, I don't know.
Is he in the military? What's happening?
Yeah, military.
Whoa.
Is he looking for the White House? But every guy, you can just have that. And
I think that's just how bad Indianapolis has gotten. It's looking like fucking City of God all of a sudden. You know?
Yeah.
But
Like, I've been down there and I've seen some shit. There was a shooting outside of my hotel when I was there.
Damn.
It's crazy
this show's about to
crime.
be insane.
But it's crazy violent.
Growing up in
there.
California, you never see guns in public really. And then you're at a coffee shop and guys have an M16 on his back. You're like, do we call the cops? And it's like, no, it's just what it is.
No, just let them go to class. It's fine.
Fuck. But yeah, the road really experienced my life just because California is so sheltered in that regard that you go to Texas and all that shit's normal.
It's cool. It's
This guy's
cool about
shooting
the
up in front of
country.
Buc-ee's.
You're in the same country and you're like, this is another world.
Yeah.
Going from like SoCal to fucking
Waco, Texas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
or
get
Florida.
you get a weird love for this country, seeing pockets you never would have
really
seen. having
do,
done
man.
this.
Yeah.
People are like, you went there. I'm like, you sound ignorant because you just haven't seen these parts of the
Exactly.
country. Like any city in America is cool for like a fucking night.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Figure something
totally.
out. There's
yeah.
some party we'll find. There's some cool diner. There's something
some
everywhere.
hooker that's old, you know?
Right. But
Some of my
like,
favorite moments are those stops you make just driving from city to city. You
Yes.
stop at like a gas station that's also like half a casino.
Yeah.
And they sell like alligator heads over there. And then you're just driving around the town. You see a
Yeah.
school bus parked in the driveway. You're like, the fuck is this town?
Yeah, you see
But
like a real Native American. You're like, are you here still?
But that kind
give him a
of
blanket.
Watch out for the polio.
Yeah.
but that perspective is just so different because if you're only airport to airport, you don't really get a full glimpse of what it is. But I like those random stops. Those truck stops, those are great.
And for guys like us, it's cool to see that world and be able to get the fuck out. Some other guys, he just lives there. That's just his life. That's his bubble.
There's some places you go, oh, I understand opiates. Like, I get it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I get it.
Totally.
If I lived here for longer than 3
Washington.
weeks,
Yeah.
it's just-
Worcester,
Oh my
Mass.
God.
It's so
State.
gray in the sky.
Yeah.
Never any sunlight.
Yeah, it is probably the best thing to do in Tacoma. Let's be honest.
yeah.
An
Yeah.
opiate.
Well, there's
That's
some
true.
there was some serial killer from Tacoma. It's either Dahmer or
Or Bundy.
one of
them.
the Rushmores.
We don't have a fact checker, but it's one of the big guys.
Yeah, but like you go there and you're like, I get it. These gloomy skies. It's always kind of raining.
Smells bad.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much worse could a dead body really smell? than this fucking
Exactly.
Do you guys have
Didn't he kill
your
Giga?
cities that are like
Many.
never again? You're like, I just
Syracuse is up
Dude.
there for my
a tough
bottom of
one.
the barrel.
That's like our
That's our
notorious. We had
number
somebody yell
one.
it out at the show last night.
Once they got a dinosaur barbecue elsewhere, it's kind of like that was your thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
which was good.
It's great.
It's good.
It's not. It's a depressing. It's funny. So many great writers came out of there though, because I think
Oh, really?
the sadness. Yeah, I think.
yeah.
I think Carver was Syracuse, or at least he taught there or something. And then like Jay McInerney was out there.
Oh,
All these
yeah,
great
yeah.
writers, and then it's like that sadness will make you come up
Oh,
with.
yeah.
But God, it's
Well, that's why there's so much good music coming out of Seattle.
Yeah,
it's
grunge.
a fucking
Sure.
horrible
It's
place.
so funny you said that.
But
Hey,
Rochester and Buffalo to me are way more fun. There's
Fun.
shit to do.
Fun.
In those
Oh,
cities.
yeah.
Rochester, right
Great
as fuck.
town.
Buffalo's
Dude,
awesome.
Buffalo's so fun.
I love it. Yeah, but there's a sadness to Syracuse. for
Oh,
sure. I don't
big time.
love it. And also we played that fucking funny bone that
Oh,
just
dude,
In
It's
the
on
mall,
the third
man.
floor next to a
It's
go-kart
awful.
in Margaritaville. It's just
Yeah.
set up for
It's
divorce
tough.
or death.
And someone like 3 weeks before, when I did a one-nighter there, jumped off the or killed. There was a shooting in the mall, or someone jumped.
it was
off
the
thing.
comic the week before you.
But you go there and you go, I get it. Like I
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
Dude, when I did there, you know how there's that hotel connected to the bridge at the mall? So I stayed there at 4 a.m. Cops are banging on my door.
whoa.
I'm like opening the door, my boxers.
Bad
I open
set,
it. And you, oh my God.
And you put your cock through, and there's a hooker.
Yeah. And I blew a load. And the cops go, they open it and they kind of look at me and I think they might have known who I was. They go, we're looking for somebody. Is there anybody in this room? I'm like, no. They're like, all right, well, somebody's on the loose, but
Whoa.
have a good night.
Dude.
And then I
these are bad cops. They're just banging on.
Yeah.
it was like a movie, like being like, is anybody in here? I'm like, no, they didn't even check.
They're like,
But I
fuck,
think-
well, if you don't have any leads, neither do we. I guess we can call it a night.
Super troopers.
But yeah, then I'm just laying in that bed. My heart is racing.
Whoa.
Cops banging on the door. And then you got to go to the funny bone the next day. It's awful.
And the room is awful. The
It's
room,
dense.
dude, it's dense. It's used to be an old movie theater. It's
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
High ceiling.
Oh.
It's bad.
But when you get the vouch from somebody else notifying that it also sucks, then it's globally sucks.
No,
Like,
we
you
all
know-
know. We all know which are the bad rooms.
Yeah, but you ever
Which
stay
are the-
around after you have a rough set just to be like, was it me or is it the crowd?
Sure.
That's how I felt about like Syracuse. And then you're like Syracuse, and you're like, cool, we can all agree
Thank
on
God.
that.
Yeah. That's up there. I'm trying to think what else is
For
a
me,
bad
Naples,
town?
Florida, obviously, I have a lot of bits
the
about
off
it.
the-
but off
yeah.
the hook is a bad one. Yeah,
I think that's pretty notorious.
I never played it. What,
never
what makes
did
it
either.
bad?
I remember I got buried by my opener too. Rest in
Fuck.
peace, Eric Myers.
Oh, I got killed.
funny
He's
guy.
so
Killed.
funny.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was one of those
He's a
where I'm
Florida guy,
like,
I think, too.
we couldn't be more opposite acts.
Yeah.
It was high energy. I talk like this. When you go on after a high energy act that kills and talk like this, they're like, is he even fucking trying? Like, yeah, this is me
Right.
trying.
Why is he whispering? Is this ASMR?
Do an act.
Do a
out.
mukbang.
But I was bringing out like, this is my best. I'm like, night
hitting
one,
it
you're
with-
like, let me do the new shit. Then
opening
night-
with the
then-
closer?
Then night two, you're just like, all right, let me listen to old shit and let
Whoa.
me scrap together the shit that's gonna really kill.
Yeah.
And they just hated me. And but yeah, Eric passed away, a really funny guy. And
So funny.
Yeah.
Remember his Taco Bell bit?
Yes, it was a
dude.
great bit.
I mean, there's a few comics where I'm like, I've never seen someone crush, and he's one of them. And he did the Taco Bell bit in
It's
North
on YouTube.
Hollywood.
Check it out.
But
I
he wasn't getting what he deserved.
Right.
But he was doing way better than I was.
What the fuck do they want? Sound effects or pratfalls? Like, what do they?
I think certain cities that are ultra wealthy, but also like lack any,
culture,
curiosity about, like they just they're not open about. And like the arts or entertainment.
Their city is their bubble. So
they're just like
they're
like, yeah, we're rich. We don't give like dance. That's kind of their idea. It's not like a fucking city that's like really open to that.
Right.
It's like New York is so open to that. Chicago, LA,
the variety of it.
San Francisco, all these like, so many cities are open to it. It's really Naples is fucking.
But I know that feeling when you go up and you're like, so I'm in therapy, and they're like, we don't care.
Yeah.
What's this? Make us laugh.
Well, this is the show.
Yeah.
I know. They're like,
this is the show.
Talk about your dick. I'm like, I got anxiety. And they're like, what? I work at a mill. Fuck you.
Well, they don't work at a mill. They were rich people.
They're all retired.
It wasn't that.
That when you get up there,
golf carts.
When you get up there,
so hit or miss as a state. It can be the best show of your life or the worst show of your life.
Yeah,
that's true. Tampa's awesome.
I just did Tampa in Tampa.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I love
Tampa Theater.
Yeah,
that place is awesome.
Did you do Tampa Theater?
I did. I loved
that place.
Oh, it's so fun.
Beautiful.
Some of those cities where like the local guy is like murdering. I used to do early on. I used to do a show at a Marie Callender's, which is just like it's like a pie shop.
I know it.
But like that's what I would do for stage time in the beginning. It's like I would do 10 minutes I was the type of guy who would seat people and then do time at the end. I was like my own like radio DJ, just to get spots at the other place to, bring myself up on the mic, be like, who's that guy? But I would do 10 minutes of what would work in LA and it bombed there. And then I'm like, who's this old fuck that's going to go up? And then he just murders. He's like, hey, it's my wife's anniversary. Don't clap too loud. She's in the car. And they're like, fuck it. And I'm like, God damn it. So it's frustrating when you're doing shit is funny in other places. And then it's just whatever is just murdering in front of you.
I know.
Dude, I used to do cruises, and that would happen. That would happen a lot, dude. And I would go there, and I would have a fine set, whatever, talking about like quote unquote normal stuff, whatever. And then the guy after me would just do like, man, cruise ship this, cruise ship that, and absolutely murdering. And the amount of time I would go back to my cabin and be like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like
He's also feeling that way though. So
and there's part of you that's like, well, I'm bombing on a cruise. Maybe I'm doing something right.
Because if that guy were to do spots,
and also he can't take his act anywhere else.
Yeah. It's either Carnival or Carnival.
Material.
Yeah, but Mark, that's a good point. It's like, if I'm doing well on this, maybe that's a horrible sign.
Yeah, you see him at the cellar, it would be tough.
Oh, right. He's like, the elevators on the cruise, fucking
buffet.
He's working the cellar at night. He's fucking amazing. He's closing every show. No, I've definitely been buried by those dudes where you're like this. I remember there was a guy who buried me.
God damn. Guys, this episode is brought to you by, you guessed it, BlueChew Gold. Okay, listen, if your lady or your fella or whoever's texting you up at 1:30 in the morning is ready for better sex, you should probably be ready too, okay? Don't hit him back with a yes, I'm up. Let him know you up. Send him that Batman signal. Up high in the sky is your mighty dong. That's where BlueChew comes in. They've been helping guys feel more confident and perform better in the bedroom for years. And now that they got BlueChew Gold, what's interesting about BlueChew Gold is it's not just focused on blood flow. It combines ingredients for blood flow with ingredients focused on mental arousal and connection too. So it's not just, okay, cool, my body works. It's actually being in the mood and mentally locked in. Because we've all had those moments where physically you're good to go, but mentally your brain is somewhere else entirely. You're overthinking, you're distracted, stressed out about BlueChew Gold helps get your head and your hardware on the same page. Don't let your mind get in your way of a good time. Yeah, focus on other types of head. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of BlueChew Gold, you get your third for free with promo code SOCKS. That's promo code SOCKS. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. Goddamn.
In Hartford years ago, I've had a few guys bury me like this, but one guy, it's all sound effects and shit.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense, but it was fucking eviscerating.
Yeah.
They were locals?
He had a bit for being being high. And he's like, you ever like really high in the grocery store? And then he'd be like, hit it. And it would play like Phil Collins in the air tonight. And he'd just be like walking around like as if he's high to that song. And
wow.
I don't know why this is killing, but it's killing. And then out of nowhere, after he'd be like looking for like ice cream sandwiches or whatever doing the bit, he'd be like, Ba-doom, 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 and that would explode. I was like, I don't know why this is funny, but it's killing.
Fucking Adam Ray.
And then there's another dude I remember. I think I called you with this shit years ago on like New Year's in Indy at a club called Crackers.
Oh yeah,
whoa!
I remember that.
I had a guy bury me with
it's Crackers.
His closer was just like I went to like a Backstreet Boys concert and they serenade this woman on stage. They bring her on stage and they serenade her. So I thought I would try that with a guy.
Okay.
And he brings a guy on stage and it hits the song. And he starts like dry humping him. I couldn't follow this shit.
How can you follow
But then I'm
that?
like thinking about the bit. I'm like, the bit is just isn't gay funny.
Of course.
That's the whole bit. And it's murder. I'm like, I can't follow
It's just
this
thunder
shit.
from down under, but
yeah.
on stage.
Welcome to the Midwest, baby.
But it fucking it eviscerated.
Were you in the back a little bit like, why are you guys laughing at this?
Well, at first, the first night you're like, one more time for that, and then night 3 you're just like, why are you laughing at that? Why is it? Explain why this is funny. Because you're just so used to the first 10, 12 minutes you're digging out of a hole because you're like, I can't follow this.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like opening with dessert, and then you're like, "Here are the peas and carrots," and you're like, "These are great peas and carrots."
That's my act, peas and carrots.
Well, you know what I mean? Like you got to start with the salad.
But you just it's not your fans yet either. So they're just people at the comedy show. So you don't really have like if it was your people, you could you could at least like kind of figure it out.
Well, they also set the room like this is the show.
Yeah,
this is the show. It's like we're dancing. It's gay. It's fun. Look at this. This is the show.
Yes.
And then the audience is trained like, oh, this is the show. And then you go, well, the show's all changing. You go, hold on. I thought the show was what the show was.
Yeah.
Now this is a different show. You know what I mean?
And they were just rando people.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, that was easy to digest and obviously funny. You know, it's like that. You ever seen Greg Giraldo roasting Larry the Cable Guy? He's doing zingers. It's all funny. And then at the end, he's like, why the fuck are you so famous? I don't get it. What the hell? And, you know, he's like this brilliant comedian and he's yelling at the guy with no sleeves. Like, what am I doing wrong? And he just breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
All that in Indy.
But some of those, I mean, you take your licks on the road. It's kind of great too, because it's just, you're just like, okay, I could either give them what I think they want or just stay on the track.
And even if you talk, like I because of the cruises that I did that year doing cruises and like not doing well a lot, like I had like a whole 7-minute, like my opener was about how much I hated it. And that became like my opener. So it's like this odd thing where you're like, this is horrible. And then you write about how horrible it is. Yeah. And you're like, oh, this is fucking hilarious.
You make something out of it because you have to. Your back's against the wall. It's kind of like how in the 90s you kind of learned how to hit on a girl because you had to.
Right.
It was terrifying and you got humiliated a bunch of times, but eventually you're like, oh, you got a good line going.
Yeah,
now.
you walk out. Yeah, you walk into a girl, you're like, hey, tits. Didn't work. All right, fuck.
And there's a sliding doors. There's a sliding door scenario when Mike is on this cruise 30 years later smoking a cigarette doing that fucking 10-minute opener.
Yes.
So it's like you made it out, dude.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You made it out.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, that's something I wanted. Oh, man. I did this gig in Florida at a college, and it was me and a comic. We all know, I'm not going to say his name. So we had to follow, it was a black college in Florida. We had to follow a rap group, and the rap group's killing. People are dancing. They're up on their feet. They're twirling towels in the air. And he was up, and he goes, I'm not going on. I'm not going on. And I was like, what? We were supposed to do half hour each.
Yeah.
And it was him, then me. And he's like, I'm not going on. I can't. He was like a young, meek, kind of hipstery comic. And he's like, I'm out. And they were like, well, now you got to do an hour. And I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, and this guy got paid?
I don't know if he got paid, but I had to do more time because he's like, I'm not going on. They're not going to get me. And I was like, I didn't know we could do that, first of all. Like, we flew here. Yeah. I'm going to go on. I'll eat shit, but I'm going to go on. So I went on, and I'm walking to the mic, and a guy yells out, look at this fag, and it kills. It gets like an applause break. I haven't even gotten to the mic yet. So I'm in such a New York...
They're all college students, too. Like, how are these younger kids bullying me?
I know. And I was like a Brooklyn comic, so I got on the mic, and I was like, hey, man, that ain't cool. What if I was actually gay?
Now you're a substitute teacher?
Yeah. Now I'm like a social justice warrior or whatever. So I'm like, hey, man, that ain't cool. What if I was gay? And he goes... No, you are. The fucking walls blew open. Like the roof came off. And then I had to do, 58 minutes after that.
You replay like a Costanza jerk store scenario?
I had a million of those in my head.
Damn, that's fucking
It was brutal. This an hour was just shit.
Some of those gigs, I mean, like, look, I'm from the school that you just take the L. You can't not do the gig.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, you need the money. I remember bombing a bombing a fucking private event for the Gold Gloves dinner for baseball players.
You're
literally bombing
wealth
in
in there.
You're a
bombing in front
legend.
of
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
your heroes.
Yeah.
You're fucking childhood heroes. So I'm like, I'm up there, and they're telling me, you never get to a gig, and they're just like, you're gonna kill so hard.
Yes,
Like, they won't stop
yes.
telling you that, and you're just like,
But the more details they give you, you're like, this is going to be awful. Like, it's outside. They're eating a meal. What's going on here?
What was inside? I was at the Plaza, which is like high. It's like the only time I've been to the Plaza in New York is for this. So it's tough. But yeah, I'm looking around. They're telling me a story about a comic who I won't say who had to walk off stage. He couldn't finish the gig, and they ripped up his check, and it was a large check. So I'm like, and he didn't fight back because he was like, yeah, I didn't handle that well.
How short
That's
did
good.
he go?
Oh my god.
How short? I don't know, but he handled it. Not just he was an asshole about it.
Okay.
So, and then they told me another comic like didn't do well, and I'm just like, you keep telling me I'm going to kill. This sounds like a tough gig.
Yeah, it's like maybe we go the music route next year, huh?
Right.
What do we get Pharrell up here?
Well, I knew it would be tough because it's 30 minutes, which like at a fucking awards dinner,
That's
It turned
you're
a
just
nightmare.
like, why do you want?
Yeah.
Sometimes my fans don't want 30 minutes. You make me do 30 minutes for a fucking, for people who are like just having dinner, like they get to the awards. These guys all want, these are all, the best fielders in baseball. And first 10 minutes go pretty well because I wrote a bunch of baseball jokes.
Right.
I'm just doing topical jokes
perfect.
and I'm killing. But after 10 minutes, they're just kind of like, what the fuck?
We don't care about your life.
First 10 minutes. I remember I see Bob Costas in the crowd, and he toasts after one of my jokes. I'm like, holy shit, I got fucking Costas rolling.
That's good.
And then after like 10 minutes, I see Costas just turn to a guy. I don't know what he said, but he just went like,
no.
What happened to this?
I lost Costas.
Oh, no.
And,
Are you addressing this type of stuff live, or you're just motoring through the act?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm addressing it. I'm doing what I can to survive. You're using your tricks, but at a certain point, you're just kind of like, I'm like, yeah, I know this is too long, guys. This is what they asked me to do.
Really?
I'm doing what I can do, showing some self-awareness. I'm like, I know this isn't going well anymore. And I see Dave Winfield. I see fucking Don Mattingly, Johnny Bench. I'm like, this is fucking brutal. Masters of their craft. And I'm just bombing. Yeah, it was a tough one.
So at what minute?
They didn't rip up my check though.
Hey!
I made it through.
You made it
At what
through.
minute did it start turning?
Like 10. And I probably did like 25. They showed some mercy and they were like, this is not a good idea. But all these legends, Johnny fucking Bench.
I know.
Yeah.
You ever hear the Johnny Bench story that Mickey Mantle, his hero, comes up to him. He's like, hey, we should go across the street and drink at the Marriott. And he's like, oh my God, my hero, Mickey Mantle, wants to drink with me. And they go across the street. They get to the Marriott. The bouncer goes, I'm not letting you back in, Mick.
Oh.
He used him to try to get him back in the bar.
That's amazing.
no.
Wow.
Fucking amazing.
Ouch.
Damn.
Ouch.
That fucking sucks.
I had a gig, what do you call it? A benefit for McEnroe. And
I did one of these too.
Oh, it was a Sony Hall?
No, I did the one at Caroline's back in the
Okay.
day.
What is McEnroe? I'm sorry. I don't
John
know.
McEnroe, the tennis legend.
Oh, yes.
He was like the angry guy. He was
He's a
Gotcha,
great player.
gotcha.
He's in a lot of Sandler movies now.
Yeah.
That's how the youngins might know him.
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds. He's in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
He was
course.
like break the racket. He's a New York guy. So it was a cool event. It was a bunch of hot girls there. It was like great food. Everybody's in a suit, and I'm bombing. And at one point, John McEnroe goes, "You got it, Mark." And that made it way worse.
I got one like that too.
Way worse. Because I was like, oh, they pity me. Like he's like, trying to help. He's trying to be nice. I'd rather you be like, you suck.
You take the mic, you break it.
Yeah. Right.
Does this look familiar, motherfucker?
Yeah.
No, I did one. I had a rough one. Those crowds are terrible. I actually ran
Terrible.
into his daughter at a Knicks game once, and
Hey.
she just came over to me and she goes, I'm John McEnroe's daughter. I was at the gig you did at Caroline's. And I go, oh boy. And she goes, it wasn't your fault. I was like, all right, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
And then she brought him over and he was like, oh, hey, he was really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also did a gig once with him where I did well, so I think I got it back.
Okay.
But no, he's the
man.
legend.
He's
I got
cool.
a 420 bomb. It was this
Ooh.
like in the Hollywood Hills. They rented this house. It's for this weed
Oh,
company.
right.
It was it started at 420. It's outside, front row, D-Wade, Dwayne Wade, just front row.
Whoa.
It's
No.
stacked with everybody. And I was supposed to do 20 minutes, but what they didn't tell me is that there would be there was music and comedy and then like magic, but each entertainment was matched with a food. So and it was everything's weed infused. So before the stand-up starts, they go, "We're giving out a weed infused ramen." Like to eat ramen, that's such a focus.
They're giving you the list. They're like, it's Oz the Mentalist and a shooter we have booked here. And then,
But like ramen is it's a two-hand thing where you're looking
Right.
down. It's a focused food.
And you're high.
Everyone's high. So I'm
And they're
up.
slurping?
It's outside slurping and it's windy. windy and the wind is getting into the mic, so it's like a ratty mic.
If you can't watch a foreign film while you're eating it, it ain't right for a comedy show.
I 100% agree.
Good,
so
good
people are
judge.
slurping, and I'm riffing about how shitty the stage is, and they spent money on the event, and then the fucking blah blah blah, and it's just getting nothing. It's getting nothing. And then Jeff Ross was there, and he goes, "You got it, Trev." And that was that much. Which love Jeff, but God damn, that 20 minutes felt like an eternity. I'm like, I'm on my closer 5 minutes in.
He's got to know that ain't helping.
I know, right?
But like friend to friend a little bit. Like,
Sure.
Because I mean, nothing was the mic's like cutting out. People are slurping food, and I mean, like you're doing jokes,
Including Jeff. He's like,
Yeah. So I was hired to do the opening for the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall. It was like a cool
shit.
gig.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, hey, 10 minutes. I get to just zing and zang. And I'm bombing so bad. It's like all these cool, hip people with crazy outfits walking in. No one's even listening to me. Scott Rogowski, our friend, I'm bombing so bad. He walks up to the stage and goes, and gets a selfie with me, and I take it because I'm bombing anyway.
Yeah.
And at one point, I went, J-Lo walked by. I went, J-Lo, and she went, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't look at me. And I did 8. They lit me early. They're like, this is pointless.
I have
Like,
heard
you're
that room is
wasting our
bad for
time.
comedy. Is that true?
oh my God. I can't imagine. It must be the worst gig in town.
Oh, it was
In
horrible.
town.
Nobody cared. Nobody listened.
Good paycheck.
I remember
or-
Dane Cook at his like peak did it on the show and didn't do well.
Really?
I'm like, this is like at his peak.
Yeah.
This is probably
just the structure of it. It's like if that was a balcony that was over the crowd, it would rip, but it's just so far back.
It's also the people that are there. You think J-Lo gives a fuck about
Exactly.
comedy?
It was Ariana Grande, all that shit.
They don't even know where they are.
It was like a Miami gig. That's what
Dude,
it felt like.
I saw you open for Amy Schumer
Yeah.
at the Forum.
Yeah. Oh, you were there?
Yeah, this was maybe what 10,
That
15 years
was
ago?
a great show.
Yeah, my mom really wanted Schumer tickets, and you weren't announced or anything on it, and I was just like, dude, this guy's fucking ripping.
Oh, thanks.
I think you did. I mean, you're probably friends with her, but I think you you did better than her.
Oh, thanks. Well, hey, come on. I don't know.
Hey, she's a friend. Hey,
She had that band open. So in an arena, you need that buffer.
I
You
thought
know,
it was so cool. She had a jazz trio open.
Oh, sick.
Which was her brother, and it was like such a fucking classy way to get the mood right.
Yeah.
You got a jazz band. They were fucking great.
really good.
she was also the first comedian I ever saw like really utilize like photos in her set, and it murdered.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be like, "This is something,
That's
something,"
true.
and showed a photo on the screen, and that just visually.
The alt comedy scene with like a word. Those Brooklyn comics been doing that shit forever.
Yeah.
But like in a theater,
Yeah, in a big venue,
Yeah,
you're
just
right.
like,
Yeah.
duh, why don't we use that? But
Totally.
yeah, I just remembered that.
No, yeah, she was fun to open for.
Oh, yeah.
It was always a fun
Great
time.
hotel, private
Yeah.
jet for,
Holy
mind-blowing
shit.
buzz.
She was rich off like the early Hollywood stuff where movie
Yeah.
checks were crazy.
But she was
Right.
touring like crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
she was
She had a TV show and movies.
She
Yeah.
won like a fucking Peabody.
Yeah.
People forget that show was massive, and then the movie.
And her fans also like fit y'all's style of like they weren't like
Yeah, it's
like
raunchy, kinda
uptight,
dirty
whatever.
No,
Like,
they were
like,
young, cool. She was irreverent and
She
fun.
produced our first hour specials, both of
That's
us,
fun.
Yeah.
on Comedy Central, which was like everyone wanted to act like they were fans of ours later, but,
Yeah,
but we
sure.
weren't getting those specials without her.
No.
being like, "We need to make
Right,
those." So,
right.
you know, some
forgot
people at
about that.
Comedy Central had her back for sure, but
Yeah.
but
She was very giving.
we wouldn't have gotten it without her.
What do you think happened to Comedy Central? I mean, I was
They
never.
didn't adapt.
They didn't adapt.
It went too
Yeah.
alty.
Yeah.
Because I had a meeting with Comedy Central, and you walk in the room and you see the types of people there, and you go like, okay, this is a very specific niche of comedy. Not that it's wrong, but globally might not be the standard fit of what kind of somebody in like the Midwest wants.
Well, dude, they got lucky. They had every hit show at once. At one point, they had like fucking South Park, The Daily Show,
Workaholics.
Broad City, Key and Peele,
Yeah,
Workaholics,
Tosh.0.
Right, Tosh.0,
They
yeah.
had all these at the same time. And then
That's fucking
I think they
insane.
just kind of were like, yeah, we're good. And it's like
Right.
when you have so much good shit cooking, you don't feel the need. But it's like, okay, but all this other shit, they're like, download the app. No one's downloading your fucking
Right.
app.
No.
They're still talking,
Right.
watch this show at 9 p.m. on
Yes.
Wednesday. It's like,
We'll
it's
air
not-
it once.
It's not how the world works anymore.
Right.
So yeah, Mark's right. They didn't adapt, and then Viacom, all this shit. What happened to VH1?
Right.
What happened to
Oh
fucking-
shit!
What
Yeah.
happened to all
It
this stuff?
disappeared.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all Viacom.
We're on the
Where-
island.
Where the hell's Spike?
Spike TV.
Wow.
Mansers? You ever watch
Mansers.
Mansers?
You better believe it.
Mansers is just exactly what this podcast
Gangland.
is. Gangland was great. They
Gangland
blur the
was fun as
face.
hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Those shows were great.
Oh yeah, they had MTV2.
Right.
Remember that? There was 2 MTVs.
Right.
That was my
at one
first
point.
TV credit. I was
Whoa.
ecstatic. I couldn't wait for host to be. You got any credits? I'm like, you may have seen it on MTV too.
Quit bragging over here.
That first credit was crucial.
Well, MTV was huge, right? I mean,
Yeah.
MTV was massive.
Huge.
But dude, remember,
Absolutely.
MTV2 took over New York. Like that Guy Code shit.
Oh yeah.
Geico was like the
Over New
first-
York.
Did
were you
guys
on
do
that or no?
No,
No, I
never.
auditioned, but I wasn't guy enough.
No. They wanted a different type of dude. Than us.
Yeah.
You got fucked a prostitute at 16. That's his guys
I know.
again.
Come on.
on.
I went in drunk.
After you told the story, you should have done one of these.
yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't have enough
You
flavor.
need to be a little cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
They
I
wanted
thought
like
I
a
had.
cool
I thought I
dude.
had enough flavor. Didn't have enough flavor.
I thought you were on that.
No,
He was an
Oh,
intern.
shit.
For
No, that
MTV,
was
right?
Ricky Velez.
Was Ricky on it? I didn't even know Ricky was on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you and Ricky look a little bit alike.
Dude, for
That is
years,
crazy.
Ricky would text me and be like, so my grandma thought that I did what you did. We like were reverse credits, and people would be like, yo, I love you on Guy Code. Never on it.
He did Punk with
Whoa.
Santino back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did
I
what?
knew you were on
Punked.
something like that.
Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay.
That
Yeah.
must
Back
have
in
been
the day.
wild.
It was wild. I went from like having absolutely nothing to like being punked, Ashton Kutcher in the. It freaked me. The
Did you
fuck
do
out.
something like crazy famous on your episode? Kardashian or something?
Yeah, Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, from doing open mics to like pranking Khloe Kardashian.
Bro, it was
the
like-
big
it-
dick swinging. It's
it
gonna
was
be crazy.
It was wild. It
Damn.
was wild, and it was also wild.
Was she cool when you pranked her or no?
She was. Yes, she was. Like after we revealed it was a prank, she was like,
They
dude,
don't have any They don't know anything.
no, dude, because no, they don't nothing. But it's
Wow.
like, but
Yeah,
it's
so
they
it's
don't
like a
see the
legit-
cameras.
no, nothing.
Wow.
But it's such a big vouch because if you're getting punked, you are famous enough to getting punked. So if you act crazy on it, obviously you want some stuff cut. But if you're like surprised or whatever, you're getting vouched.
They
You're
never
like,
punked Michael Richards.
But you know what I mean? Like it's like I'm famous enough to get punked. So yes, please air it. This is awesome.
Did you see the Kanye one ever?
I forget it.
I
man.
forget it
it was
too.
crazy. It showed kind of his early craziness because
Oh, fuck.
the whole goof was they would steal a can of something like his film or his music
juice.
video he shot. Yeah, he shot a music video, had it in a big can, like a canister, and they stole it. And he was like, "Fuck that!" And he stole it back and ran off with it. And now they're chasing him. They're like, "It's a joke, Kanye." He's like, "You ain't getting my shit," and he jumps in a van and drives off. So he like out crazy.
They never have anyone just get in a car. They blow their head off. They're like, oh fuck!
Right.
It was for
It's like
comedy.
last
Yeah.
season.
You cut to Ashley, has a blood on him. He's like, oh no.
Yeah, they used to fuck with people so much more. Like Boiling Points. You ever see that one on
Oh,
TV?
that was
Which one was that
crazy.
again?
I think it was like they would set up actors. Let's say you're getting a coffee, and they would see how long you would last in these crazy situations, and you get like $1 per minute. Maybe that was next. I don't know, but
But they're fucking with strangers.
Yeah, well, they would.
Waiting for them to blow up,
Yeah, exactly.
and they would have a time
See,
clock.
I don't love
Yeah.
that. I don't love
No.
it's like, at least like Impractical Jokers, what I love is they're fucking with each other.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, that's the
torturing.
brilliance.
There's a little bit of the
Yeah.
stranger stuff, but like
Yeah.
There
they
was-
make themselves look stupid.
They-
There was
the
a great
punchline.
one called Disaster Date where like you would set each other up. Like you're like, Mark hates this type of girl. I'm going to set it because you know him so well. You'd set him up with everything that he hates and then they'd film that. That was pretty entertaining to watch.
The Boiling Point, they never went to the M16 town. You know, that more fun up. Or
They were
like-
sending you to the projects in Rochester, New York.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be
Boiling
hilarious.
Points in Iran. Let's see what happens.
That's great. Do we have any questions? We have 2 questions that we end every episode with that are just fan written in. So our producer is somewhere texting them. Thanks for
All
doing
right.
this. This is,
Yeah, guys,
of
this was
course,
so
little-
fun. Let's see. All right, ready?
Yep.
So ladies and gents, this is Sock Talk. My name is Travis. I'm bi. Let's delete that. That's disgusting. That's against God. Just joking. My name is Travis. I'm bi and got with both my girlfriend and her dad.
Damn.
Dog. Do I go
Well, you got his approval.
You got
I
to
guess.
buy yourself a gun. This is not going to end well.
Do I go for the trifecta and hook up with her mom? We live in Wisconsin, by the way. I don't know why Wisconsin is needed, but yeah.
Might as well. Fuck it. Do the trifecta. Go
if
all
you're
the
going to
way.
get in trouble, you might as well get the whole family.
Triple Lindy.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Hit the trifecta.
Get the
Yeah,
dog.
I have so many questions.
I have so
I want to
many
know
questions.
if the daughter is okay with this.
Fuck no.
The-
He
she
probably
can't
doesn't
be.
know.
Well, she knows now.
She definitely knows now. But yeah, because you buy, oh yeah, girlfriend and her dad.
To me,
Wow.
I think bi for a dude is already a red flag. I hate to sound old fashioned, but I'm like
Bodega cat.
more options to cheat. That's what I say.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But what a cool power dynamic. It's like, you're in trouble. Cool, I'm going to fuck your dad. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
What a
so
great-
I don't
cool.
think you can
Right.
break that out in a fight. It's gonna make the fight way worse. Oh yeah, well I fucked your dad. Oh, now this is bad.
Yeah.
I can't go out. My dad said I'm grounded. I'll talk to him.
I think Travis. I think you should go for the trifecta. That's my way in.
Might as well. I mean, you're already a weirdo.
You go from a weirdo to a legend, though. It's like, this guy fucked my entire family.
Yeah,
like, that's
grandma.
It's like, did he fuck everyone? No, just my dad and me. It's like, okay, that's a little weird. You get the whole family. Like,
That's
this
true.
guy's got a mission.
You
At
might
that
as
point, it's on the
missionary.
family.
Right.
Right.
How easy is everybody in there?
It's just you have a younger brother. That could get weird.
Yeah. I think you should. Hey, listen,
yeah.
you should go for the trifecta. You're already going to go to hell, so
The
you should just go for the trifecta.
That is fucking dark.
Wild.
That is crazy.
I
These
love
are
it.
the people that write in, and we love them for that.
We
Good
love
for you, Travis.
Yeah.
Sorry, cut around.
Funny that he
this.
went for the dad first, not the mom.
Yeah.
Was by.
Right, but I'm saying like, because we don't know if the dad's bi.
Well,
Like, it's harder to convince to
we
get
didn't
the
even
dad
think
on
about
board.
that.
I think it's more impressive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're saying he's
because the mom would be easier after.
right. He converted.
dad.
He converted the dad.
Sounds like it.
The dad's bi too.
But I guess you
Buy
got to
one, get
vibe.
one free.
Hey, BOGO dick. Sorry. All right, this is just a question, right? What's something you judge people for instantly but pretend you don't?
Ooh. Good question.
Being a bi male, I guess. I don't know. Judging for.
You know, the movie taste is a big one. If someone's like, "Oh, dude, Paul Blart, my number one," or something like that.
Yeah.
Not that Paul Blart's bad. That was a bad example, but movie taste is bad. You always have the guy who's like, "I love Big Bang Theory." That's my
Right.
shit. And you're like, "Really, more than The Office or Seinfeld?" He's like, nah, I really don't get into those. Big Bang Theory.
I guess taste, and also if you're like an annoying food person, I definitely judge it.
Like what, picky?
I don't like
Picky
the
is tough.
Picky's tough
I
for
don't
a
like
man.
the half order in kind of English and then half is like little spruced up. I went on a date with a girl and she was like,
if we're dating, not if it's like a guy, I don't care. But if,
Oh,
if
right,
it's someone
but-
you go out with all the time.
well, I just went on one date and
Yeah.
it never happened after this. But the girl was like, I'll do the, this is the appetizer, and then I could do the pizza with the mozzarella. And I just was like, it was
I
like
don't like it.
so.
Ooh.
And me and the waiter had like a moment where it was like, and I wanted, but I didn't sign off on this. But the mozzarella when everything else
You're
is
a fake Italian.
Yeah, I think she was Italian background, but
It's just performative. Fucking sit
when
down.
everything
You don't
else,
need it.
but it was such a hard mozzarella. I'm like, God, I don't like it.
No.
It's a
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese, all right?
Yeah, it's like you're like, this is low class Italian shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because
It's fake Italian.
Yeah, I just didn't.
No
that,
real Italian.
That stuck out
They don't
for
talk
me.
like that in fucking Sicily.
No.
No.
Or the whole sentence would have that.
Yeah.
Or from the second I pick you up, you kind of have like a little bit of an accent. Then that's great. Or you're doing hand shit when we're talking. You're drinking me out with a hand. If that's authentic, but like out of left field, I didn't even know she was Italian until she said that. Because afterwards, I was like, oh, that was really mozzarella.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, I'm Italian. I go, if you have to tell me you're Italian,
I went to a
Right.
pizzeria once with Sebastian and Andrew Dice Clay. They wouldn't stop doing it.
I thought this was
Hey, I got the mozzarella.
What's the capoculo?
No, I don't know.
I think something that I don't ever say in the moment, obviously because it's super mean, is when I was single, I'd go out with a girl, and I obviously on like dating apps, you don't know how they sound, and you sit on a date and like that like grainy vocal fry.
Vocal fry is tough.
Dude. And you can't be like, can you stop talking how you definitely talk?
Drink some lotion.
But dude, it kills me.
We need
I don't like it either.
we need the voice option on these dating.
Yes.
apps. I want to hear that voice.
Yeah.
They have that for Hinge where you can put a prompt on there, but
okay.
I think it's only guys that use it.
Yeah, of course.
And they're pretty funny though. Some people will screen record them and like post them online. It's always like, "What's your dream day?" It's like, "Me and you, baby girl, we just posted up by the yard." It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's a tough one. Is mean to the waiter.
I once
mean
ended
to
a
the
thing
waiter.
over that.
Really?
Really?
I was so mad. I was like,
Because it puts you in the same position as them. It's like when an Uber driver is driving crazy and then you're in the back seat. You're like, "I'm an accomplice." to
just
this now."
rude to other people. Is
Yeah,
like,
it
kills
it's-
me.
it
Doing this
makes me-
shit? Come here.
And
you're
then they
like,
point to you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's if you see that side early, it ain't gonna get better.
Yeah, it's so telling
true.
about how they handle everything else. And their like
Yes.
sense of entitlement and all of it.
What was your one that you had with her?
With the waiter?
Yeah, was there a
It was a
specific
bartender.
instance?
She was really rude.
Ah.
She insulted him. So I forgot exactly
Oh,
what she
damn.
said, but she insulted him in a way, and she was like, "Well, I'm kidding." And I was just like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I was just like, I said, apologize to him, and she
Oh, wow.
did. He
Nice.
came back over and she goes, "I'm very sorry," and I was like, "All right." But
How rude was she? Like, do you know what she was saying?
I forgot. She was a little buzzed, but it was like not enough to be.
N-word. Full on.
Yeah.
But no, it was just like out of line. It was like condescending, and I was like, "Nope."
But those moments too, it's like I feel like sometimes you go on a date with a girl and she knows you're a comic. There's like a part of her that she tries to like be funny, and you're like, oh, you don't know how to really do it. Like, if
it's just negging.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
I hate the negging.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, I think that's an episode. We did it.
Ladies,
Sam Morril, Mark Norman.
I mean, you guys want to plug dates?
Both on tour.
Yeah, I'm all over Europe in September, and I'm in Verona, New York. When did this come out?
Probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, Verona, New York, Turning Stone Casino, June 6th, and I'm literally all over Europe and
he's coming.
All these random places in Europe at late August to mid-September. Should be fun.
All right. I'll be your neck of the woods, Irvine. Come see me at Irvine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Spokane, a bunch of other places. MarkNormanComedy.com. Punch up. Get some Bodega Cat.
Yeah, we got a whiskey, a Bodega Cat whiskey.
Bodega Cat.
Oh, beautiful.
BodegaCat.com.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And check out our pod.
Whiskey's incredible, smooth, awesome. Go grab yourself a bottle.
Good rye.
And
we got a fun podcast ourselves. We might be drunk, and these guys are going to be
Yeah, that's right.
We did a little
pop swap.
crossover. I think they were both pretty fun.
Thanks for having us on Cumtown.
Hold on.
Pretty much what it is. Yeah.
Guys, that's it, man. Thank you so much. Till next week, I got a fat old, big old dick. I love you guys. Bye.